pengurusi wakil penduduk and also the RA members, semua ahli jawatankuasa and para hadirin yang hadir pada hari ini. This is the best opportunity for us. In fact, when we call for the Berbuka Puasa, we said why not we have something to discuss, that makes some important take note, what can we share, especially from we the voters, so what is relevant for the both of you, the YBs, to take whether to the Dewan Undangan ataupun to the Parliament. But there's no big thing, don't worry. So first of all, we are the new committees, myself, Majid, and the rest is a mix of the old and the new one. We have about 18 of us, the AJK, the committee, and 9 is the officers, basically the Imam, Bilal, and the Siak, and of course our administration, the officers and the clerks. So total we have about 27 of us to manage the mosque. So sorry lah, I have to mix. Okay, alright. So of course, when I took this in January, so the mosque has been running very well, by the previous Nazir and their team. So of course, it's much easier for us just to carry on, So Datuk Sri Said Zainal has done a good job, plus all the old AJK, So we are here just to continue and just to improve whatever is need to be done, And then I think with the help of those who have been with him and also the new members, with all the new ideas, we are looking forward a lot of things that we want to do and plan, for the mosque as well as the community. So this is something that we want to work. If you see the vision and mission, this is something that we have flashed it, the mission and vision, of this mosque. Because Jais have their own vision and mission, We try to go along as long as we are within the area, The focus is more towards mosque, not only to be for the religious purpose, but also as a center for community as well as for the economic. And in those days, the mosque has been used as an administrative area, to manage the country as well as to do the strategy for even war as well, So this is something that we want to work into that area. So I think for our mosque, we have the VC. So VC kita, masjid adalah satu penyatuan ummah dan juga they call it community friendly. Kita mau antara kita yang berbilang bangsa dan agama akan bersatu as a family. So that was the real purpose. And of course, that is the VC lah. The mission, basically we are doing the character building. That is the first one. Basically, people come here to do the spiritual and also the behavior. Once we have that in place, then only you go into the second level. That we are talking about the respect of each other. Okay, when you have that, sense, of respecting each other, then you will become united as a family. So that is the 3 VC that we have. I don't know if it is flash or not, but okay. I think it's not done, So it's okay. We have written that. So the purpose is character building and then respecting each other and loving and caring as one family, So I just want to highlight a little bit here about the facilities that we have. Apart from the masjid, we are also taking charge of all the 12 surau. So for Al-Falah, basically they are covering USJ 7 until USJ 25. And also part of Putra Height, there is section 2. So I don't know whether it's under your area also. But I think section 2 Putra Height is also under MPSJ. MPSJ, yeah. So that is the area that covers under Masjid Falah. We have about 12 surau under Masjid Falah. We have a few of the pengurusis here. I think 3 or 4 of them are here. The rest, I think they will be coming later. So basically, the facilities that we have now, we would like to highlight, Masjid Falah, we have the clinic Wakaf An-Nur. This is something that has been done by, I think, KPJ, KPJ Zaman Sarau was the one who sponsored, but Masjid as a landowner, under JAIS, they provide the space for them to build the clinic. Only thing now, this clinic is not being maximized, the utilization. So basically, the utilization is not, maybe the awareness. One is the awareness. The other thing, I think because of the time, time given is not appropriate, but they are open to all communities. It's not only for the Muslim, but it is meant for all level, So, and the charge is very cheap. It's about 5 ringgit, So the only thing that we are looking forward, YB, if you can assist on this, because the idea of this clinic is basically to put up as a dialysis center at the end of the result. This is what we plan, So that has not been done because a few things need to be complied with, especially with the MPSG on the approval, licensing, something like that. We are working on it now. So we would like to have your assistance on this, But definitely it will come under the purview of KPJ. Okay, so that is about the clinic lah. And then we have our normal facilities like the canteen, because we are having the KAFA integrasi. KAFA means kelas agama dan fardu ain, integrasi. We have about 727 students here, so that is quite a lot. And then basically among the biggest in this Subang Jaya lah. So, and then this canteen is also open for outsiders, we try to work, even all the other committees also can come in. Of course, the dress code is important. So when you join for the canteen, you need to have the dress code. So apart from that, we are building up the Kedai Koperasi, Falah. Okay, that will be completed by end of this month, inshallah. And then we also have a plan to have a Dobi Falah. I think that is in the plans. Dobi, because basically we are looking for fund also. So we have to create some fund, generate some fund for the running of the mosque, So of course, the main thing that we call you here is to highlight about the infrastructure of the mosque. So something that both the YB hope you can take a serious note, This building has been 21 years ago, they built it. And then the main problem that we're facing now is the roofing issue, Roofing. This is something we need to have the discussion with the state government as well as the various agencies, because you need to do it in a proper manner. Because you can't just remove the roof at church, then we cannot do and perform the prayer, And they must be done together with the consultant, a professional team, need to be done. And the cost is very heavy, So this is something we like to have the Adun and also the MP for Subang Jaya or Kerja to assist us, and how to work it out. It's not how we can get the assistance from the state agency, so that it is much easier for us to implement and do the renewal of the roof. So that is the main thing. So I think this program is led by our Ketua Biro IR Haji Murdani. So from time to time, our SU, Datuk Hayati, will communicate with your officer. We look forward for your support. Terima kasih. OCPD here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Of course, the main one is the roofing, as I mentioned. And also, if you see the wall around the mosque, there is something also need to have to take action as soon as possible, especially those areas facing the Balai Police station. I think one of the reasons why the erosion take place is during the construction of the RRT, So whether you can assist us and how we can claim from Sanwi Group, something like that. We put, so I think it's we use your intelligence how to handle that, Just advise us, and then we can prepare the proper document or whatever statement that need to be done, This is something that we look forward to. So, and then of course, if you have the budget for us, to do for our parking tamak, to do that also be helpful, for us to see a new look for the mosque. So that is among the big issues that we have. Of course, we have also wiring problem, earthing system, and these are all something that we have been doing now. We are collecting fund from our Karya also. And then we hope this can be done, within the short period of time during my 5 months now. So I think a lot of this we are improving bit by bit. We cannot do one goal. So of course we really look forward for this assistance from your side. So I think our SU, she's quite active, Datuk Hayati. So she might be taking note, and then will try to put up what the problem that we have. Okay, and then of course last before I pass and open to the floor for question and answers with the YB. So our mouse has been request and more or less nominated to have the riot gathering with the non-Muslim community. That will be on the 22nd. I hope we can block your time. 22nd of June. So it will be done together with Jais. And then we'll have the meeting sometime on the 28th of this month. Anyway, we have done this, I think, last few years or so, but this time together with the Jabatan Agama Islam Selangor. So they have nominated our mosque, and we have to prepare for that. So we hope your participation, and also the RA group. So we invite and open to all. So it is more or less that gathering is open to non-Muslim. So that was the main idea. To have see a lot of participation from other races. So that we can have this celebration together. So with that, I finished my speech. So sorry to take about 10 minutes, I think. So now I leave it and open to the floor for us to have anything to ask the YB here. Basically, so we can interact. This is the first time that we do this. So inshallah, if we have more time next year, then we can do better. So I open to the floor. Please, anyone who would like to ask? Okay.
Because by the way of persiaran kewajipan to the mosque, daripada persiaran kewajipan kepada masjid ni, there is no zebra lane, resulting jalan tu kenderaan bawa terlalu laju. Apabila crossing daripada USJ 14 and whoever resident from USJ 8 crossing by to go to this path, either to go to masjid or to go to the Taipan or to go to business center, there is a lot of accident happening. And then there is also the pathway whereby the pejalan kaki, they have a difficulty to cross the road. So hopefully you can highlight the Majlis or whoever authority involved to see this area, because people are crossing banyak sangat. Jadi kita risau takut kejadian. Pasal banyak kejadian berlaku accident di sini, Pak. Jadi kanak-kanak di sebelah sana yang cross begitu lari saja. Jadi hopefully you can look into it. And then also the sebelah taman ni agak gelap sedikit waktu malam kan. Jadi kalau boleh minta tambah lampu ke atau apa-apa program boleh nampak meriah supaya kita dengan komuniti USJ 9 kita akan ada program bersama supaya mengelakkan apa-apa kejadian tidak berlaku. Anak-anak muda sekarang ni kawasan gelap memang tempat dia pot dia. Dan satu lagi saya harap ini bukan pertama kali atau akhir, diharap YB dan dapat lagi berinteraksi dengan pihak kami untuk menambah baik pulih silaturahim di antara kita semua. Assalamualaikum.
Terima kasih. Boleh saya bagi sedikit cadangan. Isu-isu yang telah dibangkitkan oleh Datuk dan juga Tuan dekat sini, mohon tulis satu surat kepada saya supaya saya boleh bantu untuk tulis surat bagi salurkan kepada agensi-agensi tertentu. So for example, kalau yang melibatkan MPSJ, ya, saya boleh salurkan kepada MPSJ. Kalau melibatkan JAIS, I think kalau nak buat roofing itu kena minta tolong JAIS lah, sebab dana banyak, and then also tengoklah macam mana mereka boleh bantu. So we start the conversation from there. Tapi tolong tulis surat kepada saya supaya saya boleh ambil tindakan seterusnya. Ya, alright, terima kasih.
I think Datuk Hayati should come to my office also lah. Okay. Yelah, perkara-perkara yang ditimbulkan tu sebenarnya adalah dengan Kerajaan Selangor. Sebab kita di Putrajaya ni kita punya jurisdiction tak sampai ke kawasan ini. Sebenarnya lah, kalau tentang Islam tu memang House Selangor lah. Ya. But of course, we as the member of Parlimen boleh sokong, boleh bagi surat sokongan, and we try our best. I think biar I explain a little bit about the peruntukan daripada pejabat saya. Sebab kita kerajaan baru, for the first time, your member of Parlimen ada duit. Ya, for the first time lah. Dulu 5 tahun lalu kosong. Sekarang ni kita dapat 3.5 juta. 2 juta tu untuk untuk bangunan kerajaan persekutuan. Jadi masjid ni bukanlah bangunan kerajaan persekutuan, ya. Tapi yang 1.5 lagi tu adalah di bawah kita. Jadi kita boleh buat program tapi tak banyak sangat lah sebab 1.5 million ni kena spread kawasan Kirara dan Subang Jaya. So I think I can commit a few thousand here and there to say do your front of your tarmac or something like that lah. Yeah, and also I got a lot of suggestion also so that we can talk to. So I think Dato' Ayati, please come to my office. Kita boleh bincang panjang lebar sikit. But there are other ways that we can try to influence Mujahid and also Fuzia, yeah, YB Fuzia and YB Mujahid untuk see whether we can help you further or not regarding allocation for all of you. Yeah, okay. So unfortunately lah, but come to my office, we can discuss, especially for your clinic. I got a few ideas. Maybe you can do other things also. You know, yeah. But don't be shy to ask for anything. Just ask. I will tell you betul atau tidak. Terus terang, dapat ke tak dapat. I tak pusing-pusing lah. Tak ada tai chi pun sini. Okay. Thank you.
Saya juga nak ambil peluang untuk terangkan sedikit tentang sempadan Subang Jaya. Alright, Subang Jaya kita ada 4 zon utama. So zon 1 terdiri daripada SS12 sehingga 19 dan Wangsa Baiduri. Zon 2 terdiri daripada PJS 7, 9 dan 11. So kawasan Bandar Sunway dekat Sunway Pyramid punya belah sana. The other side Sri Setia. So odd numbers is ours, even numbers is theirs. Alright. Zon 3 terdiri daripada USJ 1 sehingga 6. Alright. And then akhirnya zon 4. I think this is where it concerns you. USJ 7 sehingga 22. So 23 sehingga 25 kawasan Dun Kota Kemuning. YB-nya YB Ganapati Rao. Ahli Parlimennya YB Mat Sabu. Yeah. So terangkan sedikit sempadan so that you know who to speak to sebab saya difahamkan ada surau-surau bawah jagaan Falah juga dekat sana. Alright, berkenaan 22 hari bulan. Your event for interfaith, I think that is a very very amazing move, very good move. Saya nak cadangkan supaya kalau boleh kita juga jemput rumah-rumah ibadat lain di kawasan Subang Jaya. So contohnya dekat Persiaran Kewajipan SS13 ada 3 rumah ibadat bukan Islam dekat sana. Ya, SJBA, Sri Varataraja dan juga Wara Sahib Subang Jaya. Tambah pula dekat kawasan PJS 7 juga ada 2 rumah ibadat bukan Islam. Kwanti Temple juga ada dekat sana, PJS 7 dan juga Sri Subramania Temple. Ada juga gereja-gereja, senarainya panjang sikit. So mungkin later on saya boleh salurkan. I think especially dalam hari ini May 13 ya. So it's actually I think we have to start the conversation because dia imbas kembali kepada kesusahan dahulu. Yeah, and for me whichever rumah ibadat yang saya pergi, and sebab agama adalah bawah kerajaan negeri, bawah Selangor. So saya ada tanggungjawab untuk menjaga this area. Okay, whichever area that I go to, I menyaran dan memohon kepada semua rumah ibadat untuk memainkan peranan demi menjalinkan perpaduan masyarakat. I think when it comes to religion, agama, it becomes a very good contact point for us to understand each other. apa yang saya perhatikan adalah kalau kita tidak melangkah luar zon selesa kita, or if we don't step out of our comfort zone, kebanyakan kita, and I as a Christian, right, I'm saying this as from my own experience, kita tak faham our brothers and sisters who are of different faiths. And I think that's very important because when we don't understand the other side, then we become afraid. Kita takut sebab kita tak faham. And when we become afraid, then ia melibatkan jurang. That's where society starts to have their differences. In Malaysia, our strength is our diversity. Dari segi kaum ke, dari segi agama. And I think we have to leverage on that strength. Kalau kita tak hati-hati, if you're not careful, it is a very thin line. Then it becomes a focus on our differences. Dan kalau kita fokus kepada differences, then that is where we start to divide as a society. So if I may, dalam Subang Jaya, banyak tempat yang kita sudah mula membuka pintu kepada rumah-rumah ibadat yang lain. So everywhere that I go, for example, Gurdwara Sahib Subang, mereka juga menjemput mereka daripada SJBA, Subang Jaya Buddhist Association, juga jemput daripada Kuil Sri Varataraja. I think as places of worship, we can start opening our doors. And on the 22nd, that's a very, very good first step. Once that has become our comfort zone, all right, then I think we have to consider how we can step out a little bit further. Maybe start to have dialogues, interfaith dialogues, di mana we can talk about our faith just to understand each other. Just to understand each other, because when we start to understand each other, that is where we, start to take down those walls of differences that has been up in our society, I think, for far too long. So I call upon all places of worship, whether you are a church, surau, masjid, gurdwara, temple, we all have to play a role. We all have to play a role, because if we don't actively take that upon ourselves as a responsibility, where are we going to start? Where are we going to start? Religion is a very precious thing. I think when we leverage on its strength, we can really start to build our society. Alright, so itu saranan dan permohonan saya kepada masjid. Alright, terima kasih.
Terima kasih YB Michelle. And okay, sebab time tak ada ni, kita kena cepat sikit. Ada lagi 10 minit lebih kurang. So ada lagi soalan? Okay, sementara tu saya ingin menyarankan jugalah, kalau boleh untuk program satu parlimen, satu dari sisi center. So kalau YB boleh cadangkan ni, boleh kepada seluruh parlimen.
Okay, yang mengenai 22 hari bulan ni, saya sebenarnya kena pergi ke New York. Ya? Okay. Tapi sampai sekarang, saya punya visa tak keluar lagi daripada Amerika ni, Duta Amerika. Saya tak tahu kenapa lah. Hari itu saya pergi ke program solidarity dengan Palestin, mungkin yang betul lah isu dia. Ya? Tapi tak apa. Bagi saya terima kasih lah. I'm very happy to have any dialogue with you all regarding politics or whatever. Of course, kawasan ni tak sesuai lah, of course lah. Ya, tempat ni, yeah. So if you all feel happy, I can come and I can brief you all on the economic and political situation. Yeah, I'm very happy to that. I'm very frank also. Yang kenal saya 5 tahun ni, blunt lah, very blunt, very straightforward. Yeah. Dan bagi saya, ialah isu dia rumit sikit. Ya? Sebab sekarang kita kerajaan, kita kena deliver. Kita tak boleh fokus pada yang lalu. Kita kena cara yang betul. Kita kena lawan tentang rasuah 100%. Kita kena buat reformasi politik yang betul. Ya? So on this, I know some of you are impatient. I'm impatient. Some of you who want to give more time, I'm quite happy to answer all your question. Ya? Yang penting bagi saya, yang saya lihat dalam parlimen ni, bahawa ni, ialah kita gaduh banyak ni. Dulu gaduh boleh okey lagi, tapi sekarang gaduh teruk. So I think we have to do something lah. So I want to assure all of you that as your member of parliament in Subang, I only stand for what is the truth. Okay, I don't care lah. Politik ni ada kiri kanan, belakang depan pun cucuk. Gitu. I don't care so much. But in the next 4 years as your member of parliament, I will continue to make sure we do the reformasi yang betul lah. We have to treat everybody fair. Yeah, okay. I think I better pass the mic back. Nanti nak buka apa?
Okay, about di kesihatan, di wabak denggi, kawasan USJ 9 ni memang tinggi. So saya harap itu hari memang ada Kementerian Kesihatan yang wakil datang dan pasang perangkap untuk nyamuk Aedes lah. Tapi so far kita minta juga kalau boleh MPSJ lah buat rondaan dan juga semburan. Sebab kawasan ni besar juga. So boleh tolonglah tu lah.
Saya nak bagi sedikit penerangan tentang denggi. Encik Anthony dekat sini akan tahu usaha kita. Selalu, I think we have done 2 house to house search. Yeah. Kalau penduduk dekat sini, mereka memang akan tahu waktu malam kena marah juga sebab mereka tak nak buka pintu. Waktu malam mereka cakap mereka makan. Kenapa kita kacau mereka? Tapi ada alasan juga. Sebab kalau kita tak buat waktu malam, waktu petang semua kerja. Waktu pagi juga semua kerja. So we have to do it. House to house visit has been done. Tambah lagi kita juga dah mohon volunteers untuk pasang OV trap. OV trap ini adalah macam satu bekas yang ada sedikit air di mana dinding bekas itu melekat. Dan tujuannya adalah untuk PKD buat kajian tentang the distribution of the mosquitoes. Dan the last check, which was I think 2 weeks ago, isn't it? There was last week was the statistics. Ada kan? Positive dengue mosquitoes. Have to check tomorrow. Ya, betul. Another check tomorrow. Okay, good. Tambah lagi, in the next program, I want to pasang, kita panggil mosquito magnet. Before this, dekat surau di depan, di sebelah padang, kita pernah pasang dan berjaya menangkap, I think, 500 mosquitoes dekat sana dalam 1 bulan. So these are amongst the steps. Saya juga nak bagi sedikit penerangan tentang fogging. Alright, fogging ini sebenarnya kementerian sudah mohon untuk kita kurangkan. Sebabnya adalah kerana aside from fogging is not entirely effective because it only kills the adult mosquitoes. Dia tak berkesan terhadap jentik-jentik, which is the main source. Alright. Tambah lagi, when you do fogging, sometimes ada kalanya kena setengah badan mosquito itu masih boleh hidup, kan? Dan it only pushes them from one side to the other. Alright, so it spreads them out even further. Okay. Aside from that, dia boleh, as the mosquitoes, their immune system boleh bertambah lagi kalau mereka jadi immune kepada poison yang mereka gunakan. Sebab itu Menteri minta untuk kita kurangkan dan tingkatkan lagi usaha gotong royong, house to house, search and destroy. Sebab we have to go to the source and try to kill the jentik-jentik. Because without that, dia tak akan berkesan. So, banyak rumah yang kita turun, banyak jumpa jentik-jentik. Banyak. A lot of them are in the houses. Sebab itu dah banyak kita buat taklimat, dah banyak kita turun. I think we just have to keep doing it lah until everything goes down. Yeah. Yes, yes.
And the other one with regards to the racun serangga that is sold in all the hardware stores and all that. The prices are very, very high right now. It used to be RM3 something, now $5.90 or $5.60 per small packet. I think MPSC should issue this for free and encourage people to put in all the water containers in their house. One of the
I see. Okay. I think kita itu boleh dapat daripada PKD. Just directly from them. Those are called, what they call already, Anthony? Abate. Abate. Yeah. For every house yang kita turun,
quite effective if that is used.
yes.
Because it lasts about a month or so.
Yeah.
But the problem is for some people it's too expensive because you don't need to buy only one, you have to buy new or to put this poison all over the house. I
We
think
take
this
note.
way you can help some
Yeah.
eliminate
with all the houses that we go to, kita akan bagi mereka free EBIT as well. But yeah, I take note. Let's see how we can work with MPSJ lah. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yes, I think that's a good point. The last time when we went down, we didn't want to, sebab PKD ada, mereka boleh enforce, mereka boleh keluar saman on the spot. Cuma we want to raise awareness first. That's why we didn't saman the first 2 times when we went down. Tapi sekarang kalau kita nampak keadaan still remains, tak ada tambah baik, then we have to consider issuing summons lah. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. I think we have a last question, before we have to adjourn to our Berbuka Puasa. So, anybody want to take a last question? Mungkin isu keselamatan, kalau nanti kita ada Sarjan Mio banyak membantu kita di masjid ni. So, mungkin kena tambahkan rondaan lah. Sebab terutama dalam bulan puasa ni kita banyak buat kutipan kan. So, mungkin tak sempat bank the next day, so kita simpan kat pejabat. So banyak kena ada rondaan lah, lebih banyak kat situ. Ada bomba punya wakil, bomba ada. Oh, bomba kat sana. Okay, alright. Tak apa. Okay, alright. So anything? The last one.
I just want to make a point. Our rukun negara, our rukun negara kepercayaan kepada Tuhan, belief in God, kepercayaan kepada Tuhan is number 3, is it?
Yang satu.
Okay, so Islam insyaAllah. I think we have to make use of that. I know Tun have already voiced out about this, to attack through religion, to see things through religion, to correct the mentality of the public. Through religion is the only, I think is the only way. But there is the reason why Rukun Negara is there, to put religion must be one of the virtue of our country.
Okay, I think if that's, I think we call it, the last thing that we want to do, we would like to thank both the YB to make it happen today, and as well as Tuan Rezekin kerana sempat datang. Terima kasih kerana dapat hadir. So pertama kali kita berjumpa ni, dan juga kepada semua anggota yang datang pada hari ini, rela juga. Dan saya bagi pihak AGT Council mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih. So sekiranya ada kekurangan, saya minta maaf. Apa yang baik itu kita datang dari Allah, dan yang kurang itu daripada saya sendirilah. So sama-sama kita cara nak memajukan masjid ini, dan kita minta bantulah daripada dua-dua YB kita ni. Okey, sekian, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kita boleh terus ke kantin. Okey, boleh.